I went to Lynn University for 4 years. It was amazing. I had a wonderful experience. Initially, when I finished high school and started college, I thought I wanted to go into fashion solely. So I actually applied to a school called LIM, and it was one of the top fashion schools in the world in New York. I got accepted. It was my dream school, so I went there, and I only stayed for a week. Because after the first week of being there, I realized that what I thought was my dream wasn't really for me at the moment. So then I transferred over to Lynn, and it worked perfectly because within that week, as I was leaving LIM, that same week was the move-in for Lynn. So I pulled in from one parking garage into another parking lot. So it was really cool. Going to Lynn, like I said, had an amazing experience. It taught me a lot. It taught me that I needed to continue to keep an open mind and be optimistic. And so I pursued a fashion degree there, but also added political science and social entrepreneurship to it. Through Lynn, have discovered that I wanted to help women and youth and advocate for women empowerment and youth empowerment. About a summer ago, I went to Rwanda, and I was helping the women there try to do their best with whatever work they were aspiring to do. I was interning at Urugo's Women's Opportunity Center, and they help women cooperatives who are either painting, farming, basket weaving, learn that trade, and then continue to thrive in it and bring it back to their communities so they can teach their communities the same exact trade and also provide for their families at the same time. So when I was interning there, I saw these women and they really inspired me. I wanted to continue to help them just like anybody else. When someone becomes your family, you don't want to leave them behind, not knowing that they're reaching their fullest potential. So again, through my travels in Rwanda, I also met these children who were left behind by an NGO, and their classrooms, their whole school was pretty much like shattering. There wasn't much there. They didn't have school supplies. And so meeting these children, I also didn't want to leave them behind either. So a friend and I came up with this idea to start It's Her Business, her standing for helping everyone rebuild. And primarily we focus on women and youth because they face the same sort of issues. They kind of go hand in hand. The basis of our business is we upcycle and create denim jackets. So we try to do it the ethical way. We source different social enterprises such as the Lord's Place. We grab those jackets, put uplifting and empowering messages on them. We sell them, and then a portion of the profit goes back to these causes, both women and youth who deal with these issues. My family dynamic wasn't always ideal. My mother was also always sick, so she was in and out of hospitalization, and she was also always getting cared for. So me and my siblings, we had to grow up at a really fast pace. We had to learn how to take care of ourselves, how to fend for ourselves. And so growing up in that sort of situation, you want to help anyone who goes through the same thing because you don't want them to go through that. You want people to be able to live their childhood in the best way they can, and then also grow up and succeed as well. So it definitely was full circle for me to help these people because I saw a little bit of myself in them, and I think they saw the same thing when they saw me. And so it was very important for me to do what I could because now I'm given an advantage where I do have resources, where I have had an education, and I should be more than capable of giving back. Of course, I would like to thank Take Stock in Children for all of these opportunities. If they hadn't invested in me, the path to gaining an education and having all these opportunities wouldn't have been so easy.